Swinging the club on plane is a really easy way to get more efficient speed out of the club head, so you're going to maximize your distance, but also it's going to give you control of that club face as well. And that's what we want to get you hitting that ball close to the target. So I've got a drill for you, which is, we've got a big long stick here, I've got two shafts. What we're going to do is hold one hand which is over, one hand that's under, which replicates the grip. So from here, what we want to start at is at this point. So we're in golf posture here, we've got the club in our hands, and what we're looking to do is keep one end of the club always pointing at where the ball line or the target line is. So as you're taking the club back, always looking at where that club is going and where the end of the club is. This is going to be that club being on plane. So when you get to the top here, you're going to feel a couple of different things. You're going to probably feel it in the shoulder here, but that club looks laid off, but it's actually still on plane. So what we want there from on the way down, as you're coming back through, is again, tracing that low end of the club on the target line, and then we're back at that neutral point here. What then that happens, because we're in that position here, we've got the elbow tucked into the body there, in a really good impact position, and then we're following it through and trying to get that end of the club again at the target line, and then following it through all the way up to this point. So if we can match that swing with the club, we're going to be swinging more efficiently. We're going to have less chance of going up over the top or underneath the club, because if we're at this point here, if we go over the top, that club's going to bang into our knees, or it's definitely not going to point at that line. So we're going to go right to the top, and if we dump it underneath, so if you hook the ball, again, we're going to be coming in this angle, that low end of the club's being pointing somewhere else. So doing slow rehearsals of this to get that feeling of where that club should get to. Then we can add a club and have that same feeling. So still holding in the same position. We're here, as you're getting up, there, and pointing down back at the ball. And you can see when I'm trying to point that low end of the club at the target line, now we're getting that club face square as well to the target. So then, get rid of that one, and we're doing the same. Slow rehearsals is always better, and now we're looking at this end of the club, and we're trying to get that to the target line. We're getting that shoulder in the same place, you'll feel it here most probably, and we're getting in a good position, so when we come back through, we're here as if we've got those hands split, and then we're rotating through to get to that place there. So key with this drill is to do it as slow as you can to start, especially if you're a chronic slicer and flipping it over the top. We've got to exaggerate that feel by going really slow. So we get into this position, pointing low end at the target line, and then through. Nice. So go back to that swing. So that's always pointing at the low end, yeah. Go right. Can you go any further? So see as well that this stays in, tucked into there, because otherwise, that's pointing somewhere else.
Version of thinking about that.
Yeah. Then the next part is as you're coming back down. Yeah. Now we're parallel with the target line.
Yeah.
And rotate through. Let's see how that's kicking out.
Yeah, a little bit more down.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then it's this.
Yes. So.
Yeah. Yeah. Do that again. Go to head.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now it goes over.
Ah, okay.
So if that pops out here and starts pointing somewhere over here, that's when your hands are rotated too much. Yeah.
So parallel there, start. Up, keep pointing that line, elbows in.
Yeah.
Shift, parallel, and then. Okay. So as long as I get to here, I feel like I'm sort of like rowing a boat almost.
Okay.
Yeah. As I get past this point here, as this left arm comes over that left eye, that then goes in.
Yeah. So let go of this one.
Yeah.
And hold that.
That.
It's the same grip.
There.
Yeah. Yeah. So this is your takeaway then, isn't it?
Yeah.
So let's watch what the club face does as you doing it. So it's up. Yeah. Now down. Square up the face as you come into the ball.
Which is what we want there. That, is that square there, yeah?
Yeah.
Square up the face. And it goes through.
Perfect. Yeah. Square up the face. There. Makes sense?
Yeah, it does. It does make sense. See, it always makes sense in slow motion.
Yeah. Let's hit one for slow motion.
Yes. So,